Welcome into the PFF studios. Austin Gayle here with Mike Renner, the host of the 2-for-1 Drafts podcast. Really excited to continue our draft profile series today. We're going to Epenesa, Iowa edge defender. Didn't have the best of combines and has fallen down boards as a result, but we still see this guy as a first-round talent in this class.
I didn't have the best combines, probably an understatement. But like you said, it's still a first-round talent. I still believe in what we saw on tape translating to the NFL. This guy's a 91.5 pass rushing grade for his career. Not just this past season, but over the course of his entire career, he came in as a true freshman, 5-star recruit, and was rushing the passer at a high level for college football. So I still believe, like I said, the athleticism is worrisome, especially when projecting to the NFL. But I think the type of pass rusher he is not one that is solely based on athleticism. So like you said, still very much a first-round talent.
And the production is very much there with A.J. Epenesa. I'll say this, I kind of comped him to the big fundamental. This guy wins with his hands, he wins with power, and I think that translates to the NFL. Can you talk to some of the specific positives in his game?
Yeah, his hands are so powerful. Probably the strongest hands of any defensive lineman in this class, outside of Chase Young. Obviously, Chase Young probably wins all those sort of awards. But yeah, he has extremely strong hands. Rocks offensive tackles back routinely. One-on-one interactions, he is gaining the upper hand. He has great length, great size for the position. He is a little bit in that no man's land of about 275 pounds where, is he going to be able to play off the edge in the NFL, or is he more going to have to play on the interior? But I think that's almost versatility. That can be seen as versatility at the next level. He can rush from the interior if you ask him to. And again, the production is just difficult to ignore at this point. 46 pressures as a true sophomore.
Wow.
90.4 pass rushing grade that year. Goes to 58 pressures on more of a full-time role this past season at Iowa. And so just over the course of his career, we've just seen a very complete sort of run and pass rusher at the college level.
Let's get to the negatives. I know you're going to bring up athleticism. That's an obvious con in A.J. Epenesa's game. But what other negatives can you speak to for A.J. Epenesa?
So definitely the athleticism. His get-off is not great, and he does not necessarily challenge upfield. Now, he can win the edge because he does have fairly good bend for a guy his size. But also the fact that he took kind of a step backwards this year on a larger body of work. Went from 412 snaps as a sophomore in 2018, 767 snaps this past year, and saw his sort of efficiency just drop off. The play-by-play, play-to-play, down-to-down sort of dominance that we saw back when he was only coming in as like a third down sub-package pass rusher was not there this past year. We didn't take that step forward. You want to see this sort of upward progression over guys' careers, and we didn't see that from Epenesa. So the inability to challenge the edge is going to be a huge issue at the next level. To me, he might have to gain some weight playing the inside.
We need to get to the NFL player comparison. I've likened him to Calais Campbell Light, maybe a Cameron Hayward, but I think your comp is probably the best one.
Yeah, Trey Flowers, coming out of Arkansas, was an edge rusher, goes to New England and plays a lot of edge, but also kicks into the interior and plays the run and rushes the passer at a high level from there as well. And then I think that versatility, yes, he was only around 270 pounds coming out, but he was strong enough, technically sound enough, and had the length to play the run still on the interior and not be a liability. So I think that's A.J. Epenesa. I think that's his best role, is going to be playing over the tackles, directly over them, or maybe even inside at times over guards, because out on the edge, again, he has to win. He has to get into your body to win. He's not going to win by beating you around the edge. That's the same as Trey Flowers.
Give me the bottom line on A.J. Epenesa. Where is his floor projection in the NFL?
I think he's still going to be a very productive NFL player. Think of a guy coming out only 21 years old, only 3 years of college football, to produce as well as he did as a 19-year-old in the Big Ten back in 2018 and as a freshman. I think there is something there. Former 5-star recruit. And the versatility is going to be key for him. If he gains about 5 to 10 more pounds, he can play 3-tech for you full time. And then at that point, you have one of the better pass rushing options on the interior in this entire draft class. So if he slips out of the first round, slips out of the top 20 picks, I think he'll be a steal.
You want to get rid of me and get back to more great PFF YouTube content? All you have to do is push that button right there and subscribe. Thanks for watching.